Hey everyone. So the second Web 2.0 technology we're going to review that I worked on was Kami. So Kami is a tool where you can turn any document into a online PDF that you can edit directly on top of. When I say edit directly on top of, you have direct access to writing on the document, whether it be through the drawing tool that Kami offers or through adding text boxes on top of it. As you can see on this tab's home screen, it's showing how you can draw directly on. You have so many different options of draw and color with. Um, the way I've seen it used the most and used it is through a math lesson where you give over the math worksheet and the teacher can draw directly on top of that worksheet, or the students can work directly on the worksheet. And if the teacher assigns it through their online classroom and they have access to the document, the teacher can go in and directly check on the progress the students are making on their own time. So it's a great way for teachers to check in while the work's going on, or they can just share their screen through their whatever platform they're using for their online video calls, and they can write directly on top of this PDF. This tool has been really useful. I've seen in the students I'm working with in my tutoring right now, where if they are given a document for social studies per se, and it's not editable, so they have to print it out, write it, take a picture, and submit it through Kami. You download it, it scans through the app's through the app itself. And what you then do is you have free access to write on top of the document with the drawing tool, like I said, or creating text boxes and adding on information typed on top of that as well. So Kami is a really great tool to get to do some of the stuff you would do in person, like working on worksheets, but doing it virtually. And the teacher can have even more access to what the students are working on in real time by clicking on their name and going directly into their document. Some ways I've seen this be used, like I said, in a math setting, where the teacher is working on a problem on the board in person. What they would do normally would be put on the overhead projector or put on the smart board right directly on there, but you don't have that same access here. So they can upload the document into Kami, share their screen, and make their work directly on top of that document. Or something else that I didn't even write about in my wiki, but I'm now reading on the page is a great way to look at it as well. Teachers can also have direct feedback while you're working on the assignments as well. So if you're working on writing an essay and you're writing your essay on top of on Kami, a teacher can go in real time, circle a word and tell them, take a look at this. What do you think about this? And the student can resolve the comment they have in real time, and the teacher can watch it happen. That resolving and feedback can also happen in math too. If a student's working on a multi-step problem and they have an issue with the signs on one step of the problem, that could throw off the whole problem. So the teacher is watching them do the work, they can catch that, circle it in real time and say, hey, take a look at this, try it again, look at it a different way. And that can correct those issues from happening before it gets all the way through the end. So the teacher can attack those misconceptions immediately in real time with even a little more access than you could if you were in person. In terms of the Bloom's thinking skills that Kami utilizes, it utilizes the skill known as applying, as students are showing their understanding through many different methods and writing directly on the document. It's allowing them to show their work and understanding in a potentially wide-ranging variety of methods and ways of thinking about how the problem could be solved. Kami is a fantastic web tool that is totally free like the rest of them, and it allows you to take a document and turn it into an editable and moldable PDF file on your computer. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoy it.